Good day, everybody. Brian here, quantlabsnet.com. Today is June 11th. I wanted to go over what I'm about to show you here. It's been worked on for a good couple of days. We got it working now with the help of Interactive Brokers. And here we are. We finally have option chain data working with for my report system. And these can technically go out 3 months for option chain data, but I just didn't want to spend the extra money on subscription fees, so I kept it down to 4 weeks, sometimes 6 weeks, depending upon the instrument. About 2/3 of them can be created, um, and I think the last 30% are not generated because of low volume. A lot of this is controlled by the the trader workstation. So I'll put out a request for the data, and if there's enough data, it'll generate option chain data. If not, it doesn't exist, won't create them. So let's take a look at some examples here. I'm going to look at some different ones here. So we can look at, let's say, the Swiss franc. Um, so basically, like to run this, it has to be on the same operating system as because it's going to log in locally into your trader workstation. But this is the data you get depending upon the volume and when you run it. You get obviously your symbol, you get a multiplier, the exchange it's on. This is the important stuff here: bid and ask, volume, open interest, implied volatility, delta, gamma, theta, vega, all the options, underlying symbol, close price, timestamp, future contract, and the mid price. So when you look at the data here, let me just go to the bottom here, just as an example. So today, as I said, it's June. This was generated June 10th. Okay, so you can see how far out this goes. So this one, in this case, it's 1 month. That's as far as you go. Why is this important? Because this is as good as you're going to get forward-looking data with all the data I just highlighted with bid and ask. I think there is going to be a limit on how much you can request. I probably intend to do this maybe once a day. But as I said, there is the bid and ask price, so you may be able to do it on Interactive Brokers. To a lot of people want to know, can you build a high frequency trading system with Interactive Brokers? I'd say probably from the data, yes, but the cost in terms of commission fees are going to be quite a bit. So let's just take a look at some other examples of what we have here. So you can see here we have our large currencies. We got, as I said, the CHF, we got Euro, Japanese yen, and the Australian dollar. It won't generate Canadian, New Zealand, or the other one, Mexican peso. Don't know why. As I said, I'm assuming that it's due to low volume. We also have here micro Bitcoin. We also have micro. I've seen it generate micro Ethereum as well. So we have here micro Nasdaq. We also have the MES, so it's a micro ES, S&P 500, gold as well. Sometimes it'll generate micro gold as well. It can do silver as well. It just depends upon when it runs. But the point here is that it's real data for option chain data, and I'm no longer needing to use simulated data, option chain data for my reports. For a good chunk of them, I can create real option chain data now. So that what that means is that I'll be able to get much more accurate summaries on strategy planning, what type of strategies to use, and using really solid forward-looking data, even though it's out to a month or 6 weeks. Depending upon if I have enough demand, I'll gladly spring for the subscriptions and stuff. I also have not heard from any of the alternative data sources I asked for help on. So Interactive Brokers is the only one. There's a spreadsheet add-in I asked for if they can help here in terms of their powerful, sophisticated spreadsheet add-in. and functions that they have. There's no data or anything that's built around future options as well. So this is built out. It's exciting to know that this exists. This is very valuable data. Um, Depending upon if you go to data BenQ for option data, it's very expensive. As I've shown before a few months ago, 2,000 to 4,000 annually with an annual contract plus the exchange fees. So you can run up anywhere from 25K, let's say, all the way up to 50,000 for this type of data. That's how valuable it is. And the note, why is it so expensive? Why is it not really available for retail? It's because the lobbyists uh, that protect the CME uh, want it to keep it that way, to keep retail traders out, mom and pop traders out. Now we've got it through many weeks to get it to this point. So that's about it. So if you want to know more, you can always go to quantlabsnet.com. We have two areas that you might be interested in under our store to get our triple threat data package with option, well, all kinds of stuff. Let me just go to the website to show you. Um, so yeah, yeah, just go to the Learn tab and the store, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Over and out. Thanks for watching.